Hi, everybody. This is Anthony Hines. For the last 40 plus years, I've been trying to help people with their job search, trying to help people with their career. I try to give very simple answers, very down to earth answers for people so that they can get moving and they don't get tied up in anxiety. I try to help people replace anxiety with action. So I keep my replies very simple. I keep my tips very down to earth. And a lot of times people say, yeah, that makes sense. That's common sense. I know it's common sense. But when you're a job seeker, sometimes the last thing you have is common sense because you're overthinking everything, you're overcomplicating everything, and things are just getting to you. So, what I try to do is clear the fog and help you to keep your search moving and to keep progressing so that you can get your next great opportunity as soon as possible. Tonight, I'm going to do um, a very unique uh, event. I'm going to take some of the toughest questions that job seekers face, and I'm going to give you some pretty simple answers. And I want you to use these simple answers to try to get by some of the paralysis that can happen with you or that can happen with anyone who is job seeking. So my point is I'm going to just bring out the question and I'll tell you what I would do. Here's my first question. How can I get a job when I see there's a lot of retail opportunities out there, but I'm not sure if that's going to help me to get where I want to be in my career? Okay? Here's the deal with retail. Retail is your friend, okay? For two reasons. Number one, you learn tremendous skills to help you to get set up for the rest of your career. That's one side of it. Skills like time management, stress management, customer service skills, inventory management, as well as um, a a lot of mental strength type mindsets that you get from retail because it teaches you how to think. It teaches you how to think in the moment to get the need, to get the need handled or to get the situation handled. You also learn to communicate. You learn to handle stress. Learn to handle pressure in the workplace. You know, for instance, if as they say, if there's a line at the register and you're in retail, then you're dealing with that line. Don't be discounting that. That's a great skill to have. And you'll be dealing with different transactions. You'll be dealing with interactions with various customers. You'll be dealing with things like what to tell people when some of their choices are not available. This is communication. These are things you should never, ever, ever discount because it's going to help you set up for your career. Plus, you're going to learn responsibility and you're going to learn to um, to handle things properly without feeling pressured. You're going to be under better control because you're going to gain experience. Number one. So don't discount retail. Another thing you can do is remember if the retail company that you're working for has a corporate office in the area, companies that have retail establishments in an area where their corporate office is tend to hire people from the stores. Uh, when I worked for a major supermarket chain in Boston, Everybody around me in the IT department, so many of them came from the stores. So what happens is, think this through. You gain a lot of your experience in the stores. You see if you're eligible for tuition reimbursement to help you to gain education. You use that benefit. You learn about the business in the store. You learn about the value of the customer in the store. And that will help you to get a job in the office because everything you do in the office will take you back to your experience in the store. So remember, working retail has multiple levels of success to help you with your job search. One, as I say, you learn all of these skills that I talked to you about before. But two, it could be a path into the corporate office, which could be the career path that you want to take. So don't be discounting these types of paths because not everybody takes the high school to college to get into the business world path. There are different ways to do it. And one of the best ways to do it, work retail, go to college part time, and then gain knowledge of the industry, gain knowledge of the area, gain knowledge of various skills, gain knowledge of what the company offers, and then after working in the retail side for months or maybe even a year or two, or maybe even when you're going to college part time that the company is paying for, stay in the retail, go to college part time, get your degree. Maybe it takes a little while, but guess what? Or even if you don't move to the office when your degree is completed, but you do it when your degree is in process. It's okay because someone that comes from the stores has an advantage when they're trying to get into the corporate office in a retail situation. So don't discount retail. There's a lot of good things that come out of retail. Next question. How do I keep my confidence and how do I keep my focus and how do I keep um, my direction straight? Number one, really easy, really easy. Educate yourself, network when possible, look at your LinkedIn profile and your resume consistently. Make sure that your job has an end date from your previous job. Make sure that all of the jobs that you have complete information regarding what you did. Make sure that your profiles show your interests, shows why that you're a great candidate, shows that you've been volunteering in the community, shows that you've been a mentor, shows that you've been handling various unique situations like remote groups or when you manage people, how you develop some of these people, shows that you've won awards. A lot of people discount awards. Think about yourself. It's not bragging if it's true. So my point is, make sure that everything about yourself is in your resume, is in your profile, is in the areas that people will see it, and make sure that you're able to communicate about your skills. Communicate about your gifts, your career gifts. Communicate about your experiences. It's not anything to be downplaying. Humility is the enemy of the job seeker. Be able to speak confidently about all your skills, be able to speak confidently about what you're going to bring to the business day one, be able to speak confidently about your experiences, be able to speak confidently about what makes you you. Remember, Interviews are a conversation. You're there to show them why you are the best person for the job and not to work away through a treasure chest to try to figure out what the right answers are. The right answers are the answers that you believe. Your confidence starts with your ability to be you. Go with it. Don't look back. If you have people in your life that don't believe in you or they're taking your energy, diminish access to them. Your priority is you at this point. Okay? My final question that people say is, or they may say is, Anthony, I'm really nervous about the interview. How do I calm my nerves? This is what you do. You go to the interview facility, if it is on site, the day before, around the time you're going to have the interview. That shows you where the delays are, where the school buses are, the crossing guards are, the speed bumps are, the potholes are, the lights that have long lines. It shows you the entire route to get to the location. Go the day before, around the time you're going to be interviewed. Then I want you to go in the parking lot. I want you to park. I want you to go in, introduce yourself to the receptionist, tell them you're going to be coming in for an interview the next day or, the next business day. And maybe they'll give you the visitor badge right there. But they're going to be impressed that you came in the day before because you didn't want to be late. What that's going to do is relax you so you feel more confident because now you know what you're in for. You know how long it will take you to get there, more or less. You've already made the ride. You've made a introduction. You know where the office is. You know where to park. You know all those things. Those are things that will make you feel less angst and let you feel more comfortable going in. These are some quick answers to some of the questions that job seekers have. I'll try to do some more of these with different answers to different questions because I know that a lot of people really get tied up in some of these questions. I'm just giving you some really basic answers because this is what I do. All my advice is down to earth, helping you to build your confidence and helping you to be a better you and helping you to be okay with showing people that the best candidate is you because of reason A, B, C, and D that you're going to say. Get away from the treasure chest mentality trying to figure out the right answer. The right answer. The right answer is how you are going to show why you're the best candidate. That's what you focus on. So we'll come back with a few more questions in the very near future. But I hope these questions have helped you. I ask that you sign up for my events, my LinkedIn Live events. I have one out on my profile right now. And I also ask you to check out the things in the comments and take advantage of all the free things. And my podcast that is in the link below. Take advantage of all this stuff because I want to end unemployment one person at a time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye now.